Hello darlings and welcome back to my channel. My name is Ronnie and today I've got a terracotta oasis for you. So this is a residential house that I decided to build in Oasis Spring. Recently I bought myself the Jungle Adventure game pack and I am so thrilled about this pack. I mean, the items are just gorgeous, but it's the same every time when you get your hands on a new pack and you just have to build. The inspiration strikes and you just can't help yourself. So this is exactly what happened. Initially, I wanted to build something in the world that came with the pack, which is Salvadorada, if I'm not mistaken. But honestly, it's a gorgeous world for sure. But my laptop had some issues. It really started lagging badly. I'll try to go to that world again soon and I'll try to build there something. But when I tried to do that at first, my computer was not having it. It was just too much. I don't know, maybe it's because of the trees? Because I really felt like that was the biggest issue there, to like load up all the trees and so every time I moved my camera it was very slow and I wasn't even recording anything yet, so right now I can't imagine recording something there, but I'll see. I'll try to maybe, I don't know, maybe delete something from my own laptop, some of my files that I no longer need, and I'll try to make it work. Or maybe the issue is something different and maybe I won't be able to make it work, but I'll definitely give it a try. So the shape of the house is coming along quite nicely, I think. I didn't want to overthink it, so I just basically stacked some boxes one on top of the other and added some bump outs to make it slightly more interesting. And I was really playing around with those like stone windows. I'm not really sure, there's probably some proper name for that, but I was kind of like turning them into walls or into fences, and sometimes your work as windows as well. But yeah, I was kind of like playing around with it, finding new items every now and then, of course, as well, especially those like hanging plants and those what they're called, the purple ones. I mean, you can't see them right now, maybe here a bit, but is it like creeping? No, that sounds weird, doesn't it? What's it called? It's not like wisteria, right? That's the one from Cottage Living, I think. But yeah, basically those like wall plants, wallflowers, maybe? I don't know. It doesn't matter. I'll learn the word soon enough, I think. Excuse me, I need to cough. Don't worry, I'll mute that sound for you so you won't hear anything. I just wanted to explain my sudden silence. But yeah, so I placed a lot of the plants and debug items that came with the Jungle Adventure pack, and of course there's this like striking difference between those plants and the plants in Oasis Spring, especially like in this area. As you can see, the bushes around the lot are very yellow and they have that like very dry vibe, of course, but here on the other hand everything is very green. So I added this little pond here. It's very small, but I'm happy that I did that because I don't know, in my mind when I was building it, it just like not occurred to me, but I just thought that maybe it's a pond with some magical powers and it can make the surrounding flora as lush and green as it is. So yeah, I don't know why, but I liked that kind of explanation. Usually I try to make my builds fit in its own surroundings, but I don't know, I just wanted to go all out with that pack and to have as much fun as I could. So sometimes things do not need to be logical, you know, especially in The Sims. So yeah. Now I'm working on this little like balcony area, and it's probably my most favorite part of this build. Yeah, I think it's my most favorite, and then one little nook in the bedroom. You'll see it in a few minutes, I think. But right now we're already working on the interior, and I usually start with kitchens, so that's exactly what I'm doing here as well. I'm using the new like kitchen appliances, the fridge and the stove or oven. How do you call it when it's like both? Do you say a stove or oven? I'm confused. Never mind. So I made this interior very minty, and I think it looks really nice. It really, I don't know, since I wanted it to call I wanted to call this house an oasis. I thought that you should like feel the freshness of air and breeze, you know, on the interior, to make it look more cool and not so warm and hot as it looks on the outside. So I really liked this kind of contrast, and yeah, I think it works really nicely in this interior. So I'm just oh well, I just jumped to the exterior again, and I'm back in the interior. Never mind. It sometimes happens. I would like to comment on what I'm doing there, but when I'm jumping like that, it's really difficult. But now I'm working on the bedroom, and I should stay there for a while. I think I was jumping around to the bathroom while I was building it, but I think I edited the footage the way it's all like it all makes sense. So we should be working on the bedroom right now, and I don't know why, it's such a big room, and I still had issues figuring out the placement of the items. So I'll be reorganizing it shortly. So I'll be using the same or very similar items. I'll be deleting some of them, but yeah, now things moved around. They'll move around once more because I just couldn't make up my mind, and this really wasn't working for me. So yeah, now I'm shuffling it all around, deciding for a slightly different like configuration, and I'm really happy with how this one turned out. So I used this beautiful dresser. I absolutely love the way it looks. It's so gorgeous. I added some towels on top of it to make it slightly cluttered, but not too much. I really wanted to keep things simple in here. Initially, I thought that I would add that chair from the pack as well, but in a second I should be replacing it and using the Courtyard Oasis kit. Yeah, the one from the Courtyard Oasis kit. So I'll be doing that in a few minutes, I think. But now I'm working on the bathroom. It's a very simple bathroom. Since we got a bathtub and a shower with this pack, but I really wanted to keep the windows where I placed them, so I decided to go with the with the bathtub. And now I'm working on the second floor. It's just a small art studio. At first I wasn't entirely sure what I was going to like turn it into, but yeah, the art studio really made a lot of sense. I'll also be adding the woodworking table. Not really sure what's it called, but you know probably what I mean. I think I'll be adding it shortly. And yeah, I've also added the selling table on the exterior, so your Sims can sell their own their own creations. I added some of them there as well, but yeah, you can mess around with it. Of course, you can delete some items as always. And I've also added items for laundry because, and I hope I'm not mistaken, but this build should be like working with only 3 packs, so it should be a pack restricted build. So it uses Jungle Adventure, Courtyard Oasis Kit, and the Laundry Day stuff pack. So now I'm just working on the terrain, and that usually means in my videos that we're coming to the end. So this build will be available on the Sims 4 gallery. My ID is bohemian_Ronnie. You can also find me on Twitter and Instagram. The handle is the same across all platforms. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to give it a like or write a comment because I would definitely appreciate it. And if you'd like to see more of my speed builds, you can also subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching and have a wonderful day. Bye!